Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of June 29th. And I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and also hitting the like button. Thank you so much for that. And of course, the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from each and every one of you out there. I truly do appreciate it, and I thank you. Ooh, the Knight of Rods. So moving forward on a decision for vacation for some of you. Looks like it's going to be, an exciting one. You're willing to try stuff a little bit new that you haven't done before. You're feeling more impulsive this week as it starts, wanting to just get going, understanding, yes, you need to think before you jump off the cliff, but you're still willing to forge forward. You just want to get going on something. And for many of us, it looks like a trip, like a vacation. You're excited about it, someplace you haven't been before, new experiences. And you're ready. And the Four of Swords. And then it tells you to slow down and relax, which could be that vacation, just a little bit off the path there, just relaxing, taking a walk, sitting back, having a salt bath, whatever it takes for you to just center, calm down, relax a little bit more. Stop overthinking things and just enjoying the moment. So you're taking care of yourself. For some of you, you're actually healing. Maybe you've been sick or you've had an injury and you're just recouping from it. So you're just doing what it takes to heal yourself going forward. So good for you for recognizing you need that. And, yep, there you go. The Knight of Swords. Definitely travel plans. Beyond a shadow of a doubt here for so many of you. And it doesn't have to be great distances. This could be you just getting in your vehicle if you have one and taking a drive, getting on a bus, going to a different side of town, whatever it happens to be for you that just takes you away ever so fleetingly. If this is a trip, it could be a trip by air, a fast one, unexpected. Maybe somebody has 2 tickets and the other party has dropped out and they said, hey, I'm only going for a few days. What do you think? Sort of thing. That sort of excitement trip as well. It looks like there's a few relationships around you that are really cooling down, and that can be friendships in many different areas of your life. This can be a relationship, this could be a friendship, whatever it happens to be for you. You're realizing it's time that you're moving in a different direction. So it happens in life that you need to let some people go their own path, and you have probably already changed yourself, so you're willing to let it go much easier. And once you do, you'll be okay. But it looks like for some of you, you're having that, heart-to-heart talk with somebody, and they're not going to like it, but it's just who you are. You want to just clear the slate for yourself going forward. Yeah, the Four of Cups. So definitely taking the time out for yourself, doing a little bit of reflecting, looking at what you have, where you're going, what you're going to have, going a little bit deeper, removing yourself. And, with this rest and relaxation, it may be that you need this downtime. You've been beaten on this path for a while in life and you just want to unwind this week a little bit more. And the Moon card, yeah, see, you do it, definitely going a different direction. You chose to do something for your health, for many of you, taking care of that, following your dreams a little bit more, doing it a little more fearlessly than what you normally do. Some of you are actually going on a regime right now of trying to heal your body inside and out by watching what you eat, what you drink, all those sort of good things. You're just really going within for yourself. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you've already made a decision for yourself to, walk down a different path. You've been following the rules, doing all that you're supposed to do in your life according to you and your expectations. But this is you just starting to enjoy yourself, kicking off your sandals or shoes, walking in the grass, just calming down. Your finances looking pretty good order here. You already planted the seeds for this new beginning, and this is your reward to yourself going forward. Some of you are just taking a bike ride. You're just living in the moment. And the Page of Pentacles. So definitely financial driven this week a little bit more. You're finding opportunities are coming in much more to you, more things to be on offer. And you're looking at a lot of different ways of doing something. You're learning to close the deals in some cases. You're getting more assignments. So you're really taking care of your finances, that's for sure. You've decided that the first thing you got to do is take care of your health. So that's number one on your list, and you're definitely doing that. So congratulations on that. Next seems to be that you are taking care of your finances because you have foresight going forward. You're understanding what it takes, what makes you feel comfortable, and what you want to do. If you want to be able to just tomorrow decide to get on a plane and take a trip, well, you want to make sure you can do that. That sort of ideas going forward. And the Page of Swords. Well, it looks like there's a little bit of a disagreement. Now, this may have already happened or will. This is a little bit of a warning that there's going to be a bit of a blowout for some of you in a relationship of some sort. Now, this can be in partnership, in a business. This can be in a partnership as in to a couple. This can be family. But you are really watching what you say, but you're getting your point across. Somebody has stepped over your boundaries and it hasn't set well with you. Although you haven't said anything till this point, it looks like the next time that they decide to say something, you're definitely going to let them have it. And the Wheel. Yeah, things have definitely changed. Something has come to an ending, and it sets you free, leaves you open, expands you a little bit more to trying new things. This is, good luck, karma, life cycle, destiny, new beginnings. And you've had your shares of up and downs. You don't want that anymore. You want your life to be more what you like it to be, like straight to the point, much more comfortable, not second guessing your actions or words, just going with the flow much more easier. And you're starting to accomplish that. And that helps you to be able to do more for yourself as well. And the Ten of Swords. Yeah, see, you've been betrayed and hurt. Somebody you really trusted, you have just found out that, well, they were not on your side. This is a painful ending, and it really, it hurt you. It really left you dumbfounded because it was totally unexpected and unwarranted. And now you're picking yourself up from that, healing yourself, understanding, in some cases, why it even happened. But you've come to a conclusion that you will see it coming in the future should it ever reappear. But right now, that person, whoever has done this to you, you're healing and moving away from them, like you're done with them. You probably, if they, walk past you on the street, you wouldn't even nod at them. You're that done with this person. And the Hangman. So definitely taking a really deep look at this whole situation, of letting go, You're feeling more empowered by this. You definitely took a deeper insight to some changes in your life going forward. You're releasing things. You're taking a different perspective on how things, went the way they went, what your participation was in this whole situation, but you're over it. You can see it very clearly now, so you can release it. And the Chariot, definitely moving in a totally new direction. You're ready for this now. You're motivated. You're progressing very nicely into your future coming up, and you're in control of it. You're not need anything from anybody. This is your departure. You have the courage, determination, and the willpower, and you are in control of how your future is going to look. And you are really starting fresh. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, doing some homework, looking into some projects. Some of you are choosing to go back to school, so that's nothing wrong with that. Just to get more insight into things. You're very passionate about this. You have a higher standards for yourself, which helps you to get that drive to understand. You're mastering a skill here and developing more so that you will be rewarded more in the future, whether that's financially or mentally or both. But you are ready to go a little deeper. And it looks like for quite a few of you, it will help you in the future financially, which is always nice. But you just have that knack to pick up on the right thing at the right time. And the Ace of Pentacles. That's your yes card from the universe. That's luck here, prosperity, tangible goods, material gains, taking care of yourself, your health, your wealth. Definitely watching what you eat, getting some advice for some financial advisors, which is good because you do share with others your knowledge that you learned. So you're really picking up your own pace. You don't have any lack of dreams for your future. And you're just at the starting point of this new turn. And the Six of Cups, very nice. Nostalgia, looking back at your past, your childhood, who is around you. Just with a smile on your face of innocence to remember when things were so much easier in your life and you could go out in the morning and stay out till dark as a child, that sort of thing. But you just feel optimistic about your future, and it's brought you back to a much more calmer state of mind for yourself, and that's a beautiful thing. All right, and the Page of Rods. You're going to hear some good news. So a message coming from you. And this could be related to travel. So you may be invited to go somewhere. Or this could be just travel for pleasure or work. Whatever you seem to choose to do here. But it is going to be a very good time for you because you're willing to push the envelope just a little bit more than what you normally do. You're a little more daring right now with new opportunities, new experiences, ready to open yourself up to new adventures. And you're not looking for somebody to be there beside you. You're willing to do this on your own, and you're okay with taking that. It's not a risk as much as it's an adventure to you now. And the Tower. Yeah, something has literally showing you its true colors. And that's okay because, this sudden change really helped you to make that next decision, that going forward in your own evolution. This is your awakening, your releasing, your sudden insight. And you were already changing your direction, but this just sort of gives you that extra little push. So you're starting something fresh from the ground up, realizing that this is just the starting point, not the ending. And you're already getting prepared for this. It just sort of gives you that little extra shove in the direction to begin this new adventure. All right. Oh, nice. 9 of Cups. So wish fulfillment, fruits of your labor, commitment, satisfaction, emotionally, stability, luxury, and gratitude. So you are really feeling grateful for what you have, how far you come. These are the fruits of your labor. You can now reward yourself with not so much stress and worry when you spend a little extra money. You can just enjoy this moment. And it looks like for many of you, you're going to go out and have a very good time with some people that talk some stuff over, and that gives you more insight as well. All right. And the Oracle card. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. And there you are. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.